So here we are, another fun adventure in multiplication as an area model. We're just kind of moving into this whole idea of like, as numbers change, what do we do? And today we're going to continue to use the area model, but we're going to be thinking about like 1 times 3-digit numbers, right? Digits, that's what I mean by this, not just 1 times 3, but a 1-digit number times a 3-digit number. So what does that mean? I don't know. Let's say 8 times 563, right? A 1-digit number times a 3-digit number. And again, we're going to continue to focus on how we can use the area model, or what some people like to call a box method, to solve. So let's dive on in. So 8 times 563. 8 times 563. Again, that dot can represent multiplication, so you will see that from time to time. Steps don't change. That's the great thing about the box method or the area model, right? The steps don't change. And if you've watched the other videos, we know the first thing we're going to be doing is expanding our values. And we're going to expand those numbers out so that we can create our array, which is the second step. So 8 doesn't expand. It's just 8. It's 8 in the ones place, so it's 8. But we can expand out 563. So that's going to expand to 500 plus 60 plus 3, right? We're just showing the value of each place value. And now we can move on to our next step, which is to build the array or the area model, right? Or the box, whatever you want to use. But again, we're trying to relate this to the idea that it's an array. Wow, sorry. Like I kept trying to fix that, and I should have just rewritten it. Array. There we go. Looks better. Okay. So let's build that array, which again, just means I'm going to build a rectangle or a square. I don't know. I kind of find the rectangle to be helpful. And then we think about what our numbers represent, right? As I've said before, the first one can be our columns, or it can be our rows. It doesn't matter. And the next one could be our rows. So if I think about that with columns, I have one number. So I have one column. So that's this whole thing up here. And then let's look at our rows. We have 1, 2, 3. So I have to make 3 rows. And one row is called 500, right? That's this number here. And the next row is 60. And the third row is 3. Okay, and let's just go ahead and finish things out by multiplying and then add our products. And that will get our final answer. So column times row. So in this case, it's 8 times 500, 8 times 60, and 8 times 3. Okay, so let's just solve each one of those and then add them together, and we got ourselves an answer. So let's see, we have 8 times 5. So that's 40, and then 2 zeros, so 1, 2, so that's 4,000. 8, oh, oops, I didn't mean to cross that out. 8 times 6 is 48. 1 0, 480, and 8 times 3, 24. So I'm going to take these 3 values and add them together to get our final product. So 4,000, lining up place values, 80. Boom. So always start in the ones place, 8, 9, 10, regroup, 4 and a 5, 4. So we're going to get 4,504. And again, remember the comma, right, in your number. That's something that's happening in the quizzes. People are not putting in commas, and then it's being counted as wrong. And then you're like, why is this wrong? Well, there's your answer. That is why it's wrong. It's lost a comma, right? So just future reference. All right. Hey, let's just keep trying. So next problem. I don't know, 742 times 9. Okay. Same steps. That's what's so great about this. No matter how many digits, 2-digit times 2-digit, 1-digit times 3-digit, 3-digit times 3-digit, steps are the same. Just your area model, your box will look a little different because it's the way you expand, right? So step 1, expand. So this expands out to 700 plus 40 plus 2, and 9 is still just 9, right? Single digit, doesn't expand. Okay, So let's build array. So build array or box. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'll go boom. Boom. Okay. And like I said, for me, I always look at the first number as the columns and the second number as the rows. Now, again, it's interchangeable. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you could do it the other way around. I like it this way. It's what I stick to. It keeps me from like following a system where I won't make a silly mistake. So if I look at my columns, I have 1, 2, 3 columns. I have 3 numbers, 3 columns. And then the columns have names. It's 700, 40, and 2. And then my row is just 1 row, 9. So there's my frame. And let's go ahead then and multiply, then add products, then add products. Okay, so we have a column of 700 times 9. We have a column of 40 times 9. We have a column of 2 times 9. So let's do that. So 7 times 9, 63, 1, 2 zeros, 1, 2 zeros, 6,300. 4 times 9 is 36, 1, 0, 1, 0, 360. And 2 times 9, 18. So take those. This is now the then add part. Take these 3 values, 6,300. 360, 18. Always start in your ones place. 8, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. There we go, 6,678. Okay, so I hope this is clicking. Let's just do one more and then, you know, be thinking about some of those quizzes and work you can be doing. So let's try another one out. I'm gonna go 847. Let's multiply that by 6, right? All right, here we go. Step 1, expand. 800 plus 40 plus 7, and 6 is 6. So here are my columns, and here are my rows. Okay, let's build our array. I have 1, 2, 3 columns. So one column is 800, one column is 40, and another column is 7. And I have 1 row, 6. Oh, I made that pretty big. Tell you what. Let's give ourselves a little space. I just realized I did not have to make it so large because I only had 1 row. Okay, so let's multiply those up. So 800, and again, I like to write my problems in here before I solve them so I can remember what I have to do. Right? When there's so many steps in something, it just kind of helps to like have a process that works for you. So 8 times 6 is 48 and 2 zeros. 4 times 6 is 24 and 1 0. And 7 times 6 is 42. So we're going to add these 3 numbers. There's 3 of them. We're going to add those together. So 4,800. Holy moly. 240, 42. Okay, now I'm making sense, I hope. So there's a 2, 8, 10, regroup 5, which means final answer, 847 when multiplying by 6 gets me 5,082. All right, so again, you know, we're going to continue this process. We're going to kind of look at like 2-digit times 3-digit next. So that will be the next video. So like just kind of keep trying these things out, keep practicing, and as always, just keep asking questions, right? We're learning together. This is a process. I thank you for your hard work, and we'll see you shortly.